another video, and today I'm going to be talking about a game. Anyways, so the game is a mobile game you can play on iOS or Apple, if you want to call it that. I played on an iPad. You can play it on an iPhone. Android users, you're kind of out of luck for this, and I'm very sorry. The reason why is because of the unfairness of the game and the experience overall of the game. You won't be able to experience it unless you're on Apple. And also the fact that the dev is trying to prevent people from hacking, which at this point nearly impossible. Because of the fact that he is not taking into consideration all the things he should about that. It is really destroying the overall gameplay and or the experience that you get from the gameplay is what I meant to say, but I jumble up my words if no one knows this already, so get used to it. For some people, I know that it annoys them, and I'm very sorry, but I don't know why. I just have a bad habit because I speak sometimes before thinking it out completely. To go back to the subject, Builder Buddies is the name of the game. Builder Buddies is where you can play multiplayer and you get to create your own town with 1,000 gold, along with you create it with 500 gems. You can expand, but you have to be 5 plus away from the nearest town, or you can expand with gems, which sadly gems only cost real money. You cannot get them in the game. There's no code to implement. Blah. There's no way you can implement codes. There's no codes in the game at all, which is kind of a disappointment because it would be awesome to do that. But sadly, a lot of things have gone downhill lately with the game. Right now, it's kind of a bit of toxic players going around. I'm having my handful of them, and it's not fun. Other than that, I mean, really, the community overall is really nice and all. You get to build. It has a similar concept to Minecraft. Minecraft itself, you get to build and make your own stuff. Same concept, except you have a lot less commands. You have certain roles, but mainly the roles defined are the mayors and mods. You can have co-mayors because that's recently implemented to where they can help the mayors with building, adding plots. They can withdraw gold, add gems and stuff like that. Residents can also add gems, but there's really not much you can do with the gems overall, just for you being a solo player. More of that would just be for towns, as in helping with expansions, clearing plots, making somebody co-mayor. Pretty much that's about it with the gems. Anyways, the game itself is fun to play and it's free to play. You can give it a try and all yourself if you really want to. You don't have to sign up, but preferably you do if you want to change it to a different device. Say you want to play on an iPhone. Right now I'm recording on my iPhone. I would have to go to the Game Center and have my account already signed up with that. That way if I downloaded it to the phone, I can already have my progress saved and my account can be safely transferred over there. That way I can still play it, whereas I can still play on the old iPad or old device, because I mainly use the iPad because it's bigger screen, easier to move around and all, and knowing what I'm doing at all times. Whereas a phone is it limits your view a little bit, just based on how small the screen is, along with the fact that you have to, it's kind of hard because your thumbs are nearly I'm going to try to, this is always difficult for me. So say that there's 2 pads here, and it ends around here to go there. So that would be an outline, and same with this side. Then you have a little jump button that would be here. Then you have chat would be up here. Gold, gems, energy. Energy doesn't play a role at all. It's just there for no reason. Literally, it's just there for no reason. It never got taken out. It was used at one point, but it was basically glitched. Other than that, it just sits there, and it's just there. You're just like, hi, energy, do I do anything? It's just, nope. And I get questions about that all the time, and I'd be more than willing to help out players. And that's what I do in my spare time on the game, is help out as many new players as I can, give them tips, answer questions, try to provide much information I can about the game. And within the game itself, I try to create a safe place. I'm very unsure of it actually being safe or endangering, but I'm trying my best to keep it at least at a neutral ground level. That way people can talk, people can enjoy themselves, and have fun, hopefully. But if they also have questions, no one else will be really taking out anger or anything on them. They will be willing to either help or willing to get me so I can help them. So that's what I spend my time doing in the game, as well as clearing plots, adding plots, leveling them. What else? Building stuff for roleplay, because you can do a lot of roleplay stuff in there where there's no goal to the game except you could create your own town if you want to. You can buy plots, you can mine gold, you can buy gold. You can get free gold every hour, which is 20 gold. So if you played for 5 hours, you don't have to play the game for 5 hours. You can log off and come back on every hour. If you do it for 5 hours, that would be 100 gold. If you do it in 24 hours, I believe it was... I'm trying to make sure I have it right, too. I ain't even going to say it, because I did the math before, and I messed it up. But you get a decent amount of gold if you play or getting on just every hour. Me, I used to be an old player, and I still use coordinates. People use teleportation and all. You cannot teleport to other players, so that's sadly not into the game, and I'm also quite happy that it's not. No offense, people, when they get around me, you cannot dig a block underneath them, and it just gets crowded to where I cannot do anything, that I have to just focus my attention elsewhere, or I just can't get anything done, and it makes me feel like I'm being lazy. Recently in the game, I finally committed to taking breaks and all, so it's been really good on mental health, because it can get really stressful if you do this every day for every hour and all, and that was basically what I was doing. And it took so much time away, the fact that that I wouldn't play other games, or I wouldn't get to do other things that I wanted to do. And I know this is like describing a game, but also talking about like some of the problems. And it's one of those, if I were to organize a video, I can properly sort out pros and cons of the game, as well as what it can improve upon and stuff like that, which I may do in a different video. I'm very unsure, and I need to shut up eventually, because it's about 8 minutes, I believe, already. But there's a lot you can do in the game. You just have to use your imagination, and you can also have some in-game friends. I have a few. I'm still kind of just friend basis with them, but I don't know what else to do. I talk to them with other social media, so it ain't that bad, and I enjoy it, but still be careful on the internet. I'm still always very cautious, because I'm very afraid of some of the people I met just in-game, but all over the internet there can be all kinds of people that can be really dangerous. And I met quite a few of them, sadly. But other than that, if you want to play the game, it is called Builder Buddies. I'll give proper information one day, and hopefully this will get to go up soon. If not, I'll create a whole different video for the game itself, properly sorted out for the pros and cons, what it's good for and what it's not good for. Anyways, so that's about it. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I know this isn't my outro, but other than that, it's just been a rough week for me. It's like the second week of absolute nightmarish chaos. And some of y'all know exactly what I mean. Other than that, I have tests tomorrow, and I'm going to have some fun with that. So, wish me luck, and I really hope y'all have a better day than I do. Bye!